Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Marta and today's video doesn't really demand a lot of explanation. If you have checked my Etsy shop, you will know that I have some Pokemon keychains available there, and today we will be creating a new one. As a child, I used to watch some of the anime episodes of Pokemon, and I remember watching a particular season that involved Oshawott a lot. I like Oshawott a lot. And so I thought, you know what? Let's try to make a keychain of Oshawott. So without further ado, let's get started and come follow me create this keychain. When creating my keychains, I always take a look at which colors I will need, and most times I don't have them all, so I come to the biggest art shop that I know and that isn't that far away from my house. And it might not seem like a big deal to some of you, but this shop is literally heaven for me because it's the only big art shop that I know of, and they have so many items. As you can see, it's just surreal, and you really want to buy everything that you see. And this is what I am here for. Look at them, so many colors. I'm so excited. Before I get to the actual creation of my keychains, I always make sure that I get good references from all angles of my subject, and only then do I start working on the actual piece. By chance, I actually have a 3D Oshawott toy that came on a Happy Meal many years ago, so that is funny. And it was a great help for me to figure his proportions out more easily. Now, although I am using my references as a guide here, you might not be able to notice yet, but at the end you'll see that I should have made his body slightly smaller. Oshawott's proportions are overall small body, bigger head, and I thought I had gotten that right, but when I took a look at it after it baked, I realized I should have checked his proportions again. I mean, this is fine. This is why you test things before you actually come out with the final product. And with these tests, you have a chance to see what is off, what isn't, and how to fix it. His nose as well, it should be slightly smaller. This is the testing phase, so that is fine. I think you can also tell by this footage that his shell shouldn't be that thick. I think there would be no problem if it were thinner, so that's another thing that we can fix on our next try. With that being said, I usually use a cotton swab with alcohol to clean the lighter parts of my keychain. It has a lot of dust on it, and so alcohol will remove them. And yeah, after finishing your piece, it goes into the oven for 30 minutes at 100 degrees. When it comes to the eyes and sometimes the mouths of my keychains, I just never make them by hand with clay. I always print them and cut them and glue them to the piece, because we're talking about such small figures that it's very hard to create their eyes without them looking very weird and just not right overall. I don't think this counts as cheating since I'm still the one creating everything else, and the result is 1,000 times better than if I tried to make the eyes by hand. So honestly, I'm not bothered if someone comes after me like, oh, you don't create the eyes? Oh, it's not your product entirely. Like, go away, please. Once the eyes are glued and I've used a pen to draw other details of the character, the time comes for me to finish my piece with some resin. This is an easy process, and honestly, it's very relaxing. You just gotta be careful with not having excess resin on your piece, because that will not look good after it has hardened. I also use UV resin because the curing process is much faster than epoxy resin. In fact, I gave up on epoxy resin because maybe my room is just too cold. I don't know, but it would not cure, and so I just eventually gave up on epoxy resin, and now I only use UV resin, and it's a game changer. So yeah, team UV resin. And here are the final keychains. Now, as you can see, the one on the left is the first one that I made. It has a few proportions off, such as his nose, his shell as well. But the one on the right, I fixed all those issues, and I think the result is very much worth it. If you liked it, you can see more pictures on my Etsy shop. I have other Pokemon keychains there as well, so make sure you check them out. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!